We are coming on live right now. I'm signing on to Facebook and I am signing on to YouTube. So let me get it set up here. There we go. All right, Facebook Live, YouTube Live at the same time. So watch on whichever platform you prefer. It is the 3rd of December already, y'all. And let me see here. Wednesday night, we have little Jace with us tonight. He is spending the night tonight. We picked him up from daycare today and brought him here, fed him supper, gave him his bath. He's in there right now, chilling out, chillaxing with Pawpaw. So Tony's watching him right now. So I'm going to try to do fireside. I'm back here in one of the bedrooms right now to do fireside, and then I will go scoop him up and put him to sleep. If he doesn't fall asleep already. I just heard him a minute ago, so I know he's not sleeping yet. They're watching something on TV, I think. So Papa will probably be asleep when I go in there, but Jace, as long as if a TV's playing, he usually won't fall asleep. It has to be quiet and no distractions for him to go to sleep. So I'll go in there and scoop him up just as soon as we get off of here. I still got my cold. It's a little bit better. I bought me some more cold medicine today. I bought some Tylenol, cold and flu or something for congestion. So I'm taking that every 4 hours. Hoping to knock this out a little bit more. It's not been too bad. I felt pretty bad this morning. I was just plumb wore out. We had another doctor appointment to go to today. Today was his pre-op, and it was probably about an hour and a half away from here where we had to go do the pre-op. So we got that taken care of, and yesterday it was with the transplant team. So he is still well on his way in the transplant process. He is not 100% approved yet for the transplant, so I haven't said a whole lot about it, but so far everything has checked out. He's still in the running for the transplant, so if you know anybody that wants to donate a kidney to him, he'll gladly take it. So somebody said, what did Jace think about the tree? He didn't think nothing of it, y'all. He went in the living room. He goes running in the family room because he knows that's where, let me see. I don't know if I turned my Wi-Fi back on today. I hope it'll be all right on Facebook. I had turned the Wi-Fi off earlier. Let me see if it's on, if I can get this. Hang on 1 second, y'all. Oh, yeah, it's on. Okay. Okay, hang on. Okay. All right, we're okay. We're on Wi-Fi. He went running in the family room as soon as we got in the door, and he was just looking around, had the funniest look on his face because there were no toys. I had moved all the toys and everything that was his out of that room and put them in one of the back bedrooms. So he's looking around and he's not saying too much, but he's looking like, there ain't no toys in here. He had the funniest look on his face. And he didn't say anything about the tree or all the gingerbreads, or he didn't touch anything. He just didn't know where his toys was. So finally I went in the bedroom and got his little bus out and got little Woody and brought them out, and he was happy to see them. And then a little bit later I took him in the bedroom and showed him. He was so happy to see all his toys. It was quite funny. But he hasn't bothered anything. We have this one little tree that really goes outside, and it's in the living room flashing around. So he was in awe of that, looking at it. But he didn't really look at anything. He picked one candy dish up off the coffee table. It's glass, and he brought that to me. And I told him that was Mimi's, so let's go put it back. And he did, and he hasn't really He hadn't looked at anything. When he's in that family room, y'all, he's only concerned about the TV or his toys. He doesn't look at any of the trees or nothing. He just act like it'd been there all along. Somebody's asking, how was that pulled pork sandwich for supper? Y'all, that stuff was excellent. We were coming through past Food Line, and I might have to sneeze here in a minute. I feel a sneeze coming on. And Tony said he'd like to have some pulled pork. And I said, well, I don't know if you can buy it already made anywhere. I said, I'll go in Food Line and look around. So he stayed in the car with Jace, and I went in. As soon as you go in the front door, they had this ready-made like salads and subs and all that, and they had containers of pulled pork and chicken and roast beef, I think. So I thought, well, I'm going to go ahead and get one of these. So I went ahead and got two of the containers because they were just a pound each, and I knew Trevor was coming to eat and then want to have some to send home to Tiana. So I got two containers of it. And that stuff, I don't know if I was hungry or if it was good. You know, sometimes when you're hungry, you think something tastes good, but it tasted good, and I can't believe it. So I don't usually buy anything ready-made like that. I would just rather get the pork and slow cook it all day and all that. But this thing was excellent. And we put some barbecue sauce up on it, had some coleslaw, made some I took three potatoes and made some French fries, so that all got ate, and it was just delicious, y'all, and so easy and fast. So I didn't do anything else to my tree yet. I did put the skirt on it, uh, so I didn't put any more ornaments on it. I've just been. We were gone to that appointment all morning this morning. We had to get up early and go do that thing, and it was a 3 hour ordeal just to go do that. Now tomorrow I have a virtual appointment, and then Friday Tony has a virtual appointment, so we don't have to go to any more appointments this week. But it was a lot of appointments this week, because half of his appointments are with the transplant team down at Fairfax Transplant Center. So that's where people have to go if they want to see if they're eligible to donate him a kidney. So if you're local and you want to, you have to get in touch with us and we can give you the information. But I don't have all the information yet of if somebody wanted to be tested or not. I know you can be up to 70 years old, which I'm surprised it's that old, but that's what it said. Up to 70 years old, they'll take a kidney from you. So, what was the brand of the barbecue? I don't even know if it had a brand. It might have been Food Line. It was just in a clear container. I showed the container on the video, so you might have to see. Was Tony's test a stress test? He has had a stress test. He had to have the nuclear stress test a while back, so that was all part of the heart checkup and everything. So anyhow, his surgery to get the fistula put in his arm is on the 9th. So I guess that's Tuesday. We'll be going to the hospital over in Maryland, and we will be the majority of the day over there. We have to be there at 1 o'clock. It's going to take us a couple hours to get over there. And so we got to be there at 1. His surgery's at 3, and supposedly he will be coming home that night. So I don't know how long the surgery is. They didn't tell us any of that kind of stuff yet. So, all right, let me see here. Let's go ahead and get our devotion on tonight, y'all. Just make sure we don't miss out on that. Psalms 119 tonight. All right, let me get my glasses off so I can see this book. It was good for me to be afflicted so that I might learn your decrees. The title is Growth Through Pain. The brain is remarkably small, but stress can make it even smaller. Recent research has revealed that cumulative stress can shrink the prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain responsible for managing emotions, impulses, and social interactions. This shrinkage is linked to anxiety and depression, highlighting the toll that a lifetime of stress can take. But there's good news. The brain's plasticity allows it to heal through intentional practices like exercise, meditation, and meaningful relationships. The psalmist in Psalm 119 understood this ideal of growth and healing after facing stress and hardship. It was good for me to be afflicted so that I might learn your decrees. Affliction, though painful, became the psalmist's teacher, taking us from being astray from God to choosing to obey his word. The psalmist expresses gratitude for his bitter medicine and God's goodness. While he understood that affliction and suffering could diminish him, he trusted God to use those experiences to refine and restore him. Like our brains, our spirits are capable of being stretched. God uses this stretching to cause growth and renewal. Through scripture, prayer, and a spirit inspired perspective, he can reverse the effects of our hardships. He can use our afflictions for our spiritual growth, transforming pain into purpose. All right, that's our little devotion for tonight. I'm getting a hot flash, y'all. Sitting here. See, Kyle said he's sitting there drinking coffee. I got on this sweatshirt and I've been running around here. I just put these big old flannel gingerbread pants on, and when I get off here, I'll go in there and scoop Jace up, and I'm gonna bring him back here, I think, and lay him on this bed. Sometimes I put him in the twin bed, but sometimes he wakes up in the middle of the night, and then I don't know if he'll know, where I'm at if he wakes up and he's in a different bed. So I might just bring him back in here and put him in this bed. Sometimes I sleep back in here with him when he's here. So what else y'all got going on here? Freezing temperatures everywhere. I think it's supposed to be about 39 degrees in New York on Saturday. I ordered a bunch of things. I thought it was all supposed to be here today. I'm going to have to get on Amazon because I haven't seen any of my stuff I ordered. I hope it's not going to be late because I need it for Saturday morning. So it's got to get here tomorrow or the next day. How many sandwiches did you get? I think we got at least, I don't know, we didn't even eat half of it. It'll make at least 8 sandwiches out of that. You can get a good 4 sandwiches out of a pound anyways. Put a quarter of a pound on a thing, on each sandwich. Woo, negative 25 in Wisconsin tonight. That is too cold, too cold, too cold. But hope everybody is doing good tonight. Let's see. Somebody on, well, sometimes your name on YouTube, I don't know who you are. But anyhow, they said they're in New York, and yes, it's going to be cold. It is going to be cold. I did check my mailbox today. I didn't really get nothing but 2 pieces of junk mail today. I did get a 2 gifts. Well, FedEx brought 2 things today. That's it. I think that's all I got today. I didn't get much mail today. I don't know why. I got 2 pieces of junk, and usually I get a whole stack of mail. So I don't know what's going on with the mail call. Let's see here. People asking for prayer. Somebody said their son Levi. Now there's a Levi that's on here. I don't know if it's the same Levi or a different Levi. Because there's usually Levi Cobb is on here. I don't know if that's who you're referring to or someone else. Oh, it's going to have a snowstorm in Beckley. Oh, Lord. My brother, his appointment is supposed to be Saturday too. So while I'm in New York Saturday, he's supposed to have some type of appointment to get his heart cleared. Ooh, let's see. We're supposed to go. It is cold everywhere on the East Coast, y'all. I don't know. Well, Tony talked to his sister yesterday in Florida. I think she said it was 79 or something where she's at down in Cape Coral. And we said, well, it's about 39 up here. It was cold. I've been warming the car up before we leave out of here in the mornings because we've been going to early morning uh, appointments. All right, it's Levi Chi. Okay. Okay, I didn't want to make sure it wasn't the Levi that's normally on here every night. All right, what else is going on, y'all? We ain't got many on here tonight. I don't know if everybody's just cold or what. A lot of people asking for prayer. Uh, Belinda said she don't care anything about being out and about in the cold. I don't care to be in the cold if I'm dressed for it, if I'm prepared for it, and it's fun. Like if you're going skiing or something, I don't care if it's cold because that's fun. If I'm having fun, I don't care. Now, I don't want to be cold if I'm not having fun and I'm not dressed for it. You got to be prepared for it or you'll freeze to death. So hopefully my little clothes that I've ordered is going to get here. I'm going to have to check Amazon later because they were supposed to be here. I thought it said on the 3rd, and that's Wednesday, and that's today, right? So I'm feeling a little better. I'm taking cold medicine around the clock. All right, somebody said there is 1.2 on Facebook. Okay, mine froze up at 820. I was wondering what's going on because there's usually always over 1,000 on here. Let's see. Carol said she's 83 years old having a birthday today. Happy birthday. Yeah, my nose is kind of stuffy now. It's probably going to be time. I think I took my medicine about 5 or 6, so I'll take it about 10 o'clock tonight, and that'll get me through the nighttime, hopefully. And, all right. Yeah, I don't like all them bulky clothes either, so, I got to do what I got to do. I did get more medicine today. I had to take Tony to the appointment this morning, and they have a pharmacy there that sells medicine. So they had the Tylenol. They didn't have Mucinex. All they had was like the Tylenol cold and flu or something. So I got that. I did take a COVID test today just to be sure, and it was negative. So no COVID, nothing to worry about there. It's strictly a cold. I figured it was because I know I have the same COVID symptoms every time I have it, and it always starts with a sore throat. I don't have a sore throat. I just really have a nose cold. And I kind of just been tired, but I think I'm tired because we've been running all the doctor appointments. I don't know. All right, well, I think I'm going to cut it short tonight. I'll give y'all a break and get off here. I want to get Jace in bed. He's tired after he gets up and goes to daycare. Hopefully he's fell asleep sitting next to Tony, but uh, I don't know. I don't hear nothing in there, so he might be asleep. I don't know. But unless y'all got anything else, we'll end this one a little bit early tonight. And sometimes I try to stay on all 30 minutes if we talking about something and going on. But since I got kind of a cold and all, I've been trying to keep stuff short. Tony has felt pretty good for the last couple days. He has not been sick he got sick Thanksgiving night, really sick, and Friday he was sick. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 5 days in a row now he's felt fairly good. So that's good. He was not sick. So he's just been sick the Thanksgiving night and into the next morning. That was all. So yeah, I've been just trying to get some rest, and I did get the eggs today. I was live, so hopefully that video posted on Facebook. It won't be on YouTube today. It's just going to be on Facebook. I have this little Afrin right here. I'm about ready to squeeze some of this because this really helps me too to breathe. That opens me right up. And all right, everybody's saying good night. So I'll let y'all go, and Y'all be safe. Uh, reach out to someone. Be nice to somebody if you can. All right. We'll talk to y'all later.